Good evening, everyone. My name is James Janice. I do jazz on the radio at KCRW 89.9 FM, streaming and podcasting at kcrw.com. But I do jazz 24/7, 365 on the internet at www.kjmjradio.com. You know how back in the day we used to listen to KLON and K-Jazz when they were really playing Miles, Monk, Train, Cannonball, Mingus, Ella, Della, Anita, Nancy, and we're not hearing as much of that anymore. We still hear it from time to time. On my station, you hear it all the time, okay? I do everything they do, I just do it better, and I'll never come and ask you for a dime because we got commercial sponsorship. Yeah, we have moved up. 2 years ago, I had 8 people listening. Today, there were 8,000, okay? And they're listening all over the world. 15% of the audience is in Great Britain. Shucks, we got 200 people in the Virgin Islands listening. And there will be people performing here today whose music you will hear on my station all the time. The Black Panther was the 9th highest grossing film of all time. And a good friend of mine, a living legend of jazz and blues, Renee Fisher Mims, is here with her group, Shine Mawasi Women's African Drum Circle. They will open the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Shine Mawasi.
advisable to ask the elder in the building, in the room, if it's okay that we go ahead and do what we are here doing.
It's all right.
So I know everybody in here is younger than me. Who's the eldest? Anyone want to claim that? It's truly an honor to be the elder in the village, and right now this is UView Village. Wakanda style.
All right.
African people. So we just paved the way for the ancestors.
Yes.
So in every empty seat, there's an ancestor. They came to join you. The artists today, they didn't come to break a leg. They came to grow wings. That's African culture. African culture. No mindless movement, no mindless rhythm, no mindless song. That was Sunu, and it was a rhythm that we do in the village to escort the energy in. Now we're going to do a celebration.
All right.
Okay, now one thing about the village, this is a dance floor.
All right.
And you know what? DNA don't change.
Yes.
Same hair, same bloodline.
Yes.
You be more than welcome to come up here and move to your ancient. See, we didn't make this up. We've been studying this. This is our culture, the best we can. So, without having a class, please feel free if the Spirit moves you, just like when you go to church. Because all it takes is one dun up, right? Same thing, we got rhythms in Africa that we use for praise and worship, that they praise and worship so long it's like a shut-in. They actually stampede with their feet, golf, they in a trench because they're in their worship trance. So don't let our faith base take us away from our medicine.
All right.
This is our medicine, and the whole thing about when the diaspora jumped off was to take this powerful instrument from you. This is a djembe. I don't want to be long, but it's about entertaining yourself as well. You need to know what this drum is because every other culture knows your drum. Djembe is hollowed out. Usually you can tell what village it comes from because of the design that they carve it.
Okay.
The sister in the back, she's playing a family of drums. In Africa, everything is based on family. The daddy drum, the mama drum, and the baby drum.
All right.
Africans don't do nothing mindless. So when they talk about your culture and you see everybody else with your culture, know that that is you. So we're going to do cuckoo now. This rhythm is circular. They do it for celebration. They call it big fish or harvest rhythm. When the moon is full, I'll play my djembe for my sister because usually the sisters are like chilling, separating their grains and their seeds, braiding hair. So the men aren't with us. So if we want to dance and have a party, we have to play for ourselves. Cuckoo.
and Muwase, Women's African Drum Circle. And with that, I'll say welcome to the 5th Annual UView Media Group Honor Awards for 2018. How about another hand for the group? Now, if you really like that, on Thursday evenings, they have their workshop and rehearsal sessions at the World Stage. And you're welcome to come over and listen at that particular time. See, all that you all just heard it, I heard it Thursday night when they were getting ready for tonight. Because we also do a jam session at the World Stage every Thursday from 9 to midnight. And I coordinate that. I don't run nothing. I coordinate it, though. I do help it move right along. And so if you're ever not doing anything, come on over and hang out with us. I would like to introduce 2 men today who are going to do the honors for the gentleman to whom we're presenting these honors to this year. The UView Entertainment Group, Media Group does this, and this is the 5th year that they've done it. And it was ironic. A year and a half, 2 years ago, he did it for me. This year, I get to do it for him. But I'd like to bring up a gentleman who started his career as an early West Coast mobile DJ. And he ran under the name of Disco Construction. But it was his knack for club ownership that established him as a music industry heavyweight. And his roster of successful venues include Eve After Dark, the Penthouse, Duto's Music Center, the Current Affair, Club Hall of Fame, and currently the Loft down at the Avalon and El Segundo Entertainment Complex. He is the one and only Alonzo Williams. Come on up, grab that box. With him also, actor, entertainer, best known as Raj Thomas on the 1970s sitcom What's Happening, and his new book, What's Happening in Daily News, Radio, and TV, actor Ernest Thomas. Is he here? And I didn't see him. Yeah, he's here. There he is. Yeah, I thought I saw him earlier. Come on, Raj. As Freddie would say, come on, Raj.
Hello, everybody. All right. As he said, my name is Alonzo Williams. And, you know, some people that you encounter in your life, they have a special interaction. I got to tell this. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm going to make it real short and sweet. Me and Tyrone are Facebook friends. We're both in the industry. And one day I saw Tyrone at a hamburger stand. Now, Tyrone knew a few months prior that I had suffered from prostate cancer. I'm 100% better now. I'm back to everything is good. Thank God. And I became an advocate for prostate cancer because it's one of those diseases that kill brothers all the time, and brothers have a real funny way of dealing with that. So I became an advocate for it, and I was talking about it. I tell all the brothers, and I go to my club, and I DJ a party, no matter where it is, go get checked. Ain't but 2 fingers. Ain't but 2 fingers. And I see Tyrone. Now, y'all got that, right? The 2 fingers? Okay. Ain't but 2 fingers. Don't worry about that. If it's more than 2 fingers, you got a problem. And I see Tyrone, and he tells me, man, thank you. You saved my life. And I say, what are you talking about? I ain't pulled nobody out, no burning cars, no burning houses. He told me he read my post and went and got checked. He didn't have prostate cancer. He had colon cancer. And that it was standing in the hamburger stand, it just made us that much more closer because once, we shared this now. And ever since then, even before then, we were always talking back and forth, but since then, he's become a confidant of mine, and as he does his, he told me he was going to start doing his radio show. He's helping me do my radio show, and when I heard he was being honored here today, I said, ho. You can't do it. You can't come down Crenshaw unless you let me be a part of this, okay? Last year was my turn. Somebody honored me last year. I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much, Ruckus. Oh, yeah, give it up for Ruckus and UV Media and this lovely lady over here. And folks, as I stand here today, I thank God that we're both able to be here today, okay? Both cancer-free, both healthy, and looking forward to the future. Now, with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic on to my man, Raj. Here you go, Raj. Ernest Thomas.
All right. How y'all doing? Oh, it's great to laugh, isn't it? I tell you, with all this going on. So when I was told that I was to honor Kanye West, and I went, but at Regency West? So what's going? Who's it? Who's it for?
It's Tyrone.
Oh, Tyrone. Okay, my bad. My brother Tyrone. I have a problem with that last name though. Now he say it's Dubois. Y'all know the spelling of it though, right? It's Dubose. But I saw it. I have sleepless nights about that last night. But I came here. I was honored to be here because he really is one of my best friends. You know, he's of course an R&B historian. But did you see him act? Did you see him in his latest play? Did y'all see the latest play he was in? Awesome. He and Latrice Lawrence had a great scene together. He's been in Don B. Walsh's plays, and he wasn't trained as an actor, but great actor. He done a great job, and but even more, yeah, you can applaud, yeah. But even more, a great friend, humanitarian. He takes these elderly women to church every Sunday, and that alone. Because that can make you want to stab yourself in your eye, you know. I'm just saying, can we keep it real? You got to have patience with them. You know, my mother is 87, and she rules, you know. Get your hair cut, because I told you, get your hair cut today. You look homeless. So I had to do that. But Tyrone always is there when you need him, and he always knows what to do, the right things at the right time. Yeah, that's it. The right things at the right time, you know? And that voice, man. I mean, he could be telling you, you know, the devil is something, but that voice makes you believe it. He is an incredible, God gave him the gift of voice. And so I just want to say thank you for being, I thank God for your friendship, because that's wealth. You know, I've been around the block in these 40-some years in Hollywood, and baby, woo, the frenemies, and the ones that can be in church and talking about Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, one man was in church. He's right. He was the biggest devil of them all. And so I wasn't prepared to look for the devil in the church, but he's in the church, man. I got to tell y'all real quick. Did y'all heard about that? Doing the right thing. You can do the right thing at the wrong time. Did y'all hear about that Ethiopian minister? He was baptizing people in the river, right? And an alligator. The alligator came up. He said, yeah, won't he do it? But anyway, doing the right thing at the wrong time. But anyway, hey, y'all, I'm just enjoying life. With all this going on, the gang violence and the flu and this bug and that bug, hey, it's a blessing right now. We got heaven on earth right now. Right now, us being here with peace and unity of doing something positive, this is heaven. You know? This is heaven. So let's get old Baldy up here. No, I do, brother. Seriously, you know, I thank God for you. I don't have very many friends, you know. I don't because, again, you know, I got too many wounds in my back. So I really do thank God for you. And you are a blessing to me, but you're a blessing to everyone in here and to the world. And the best is yet to come. Tyrone Dubois, come up, brother, and take your crown. Come on up. Take your crown, brother. Take your crown.
Cricket phone.
All right. Got my special glasses on. The 5th annual UV Media Group Honor Awards 2018 Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Tyrone Dubois, American R&B historian contributing to TV One's Unsung host and radio show Timeless Tracks. Tyrone Dubois, y'all, give it up for him.
"15 years of friendship, I get to do that." Let me begin by, I kept over and over all day today trying to figure out what I was going to say when I got on the stage. And I have to say, first of all, thank you to each and every one of you coming here tonight. It means so much to me to have you here. More importantly, I have to say a special thank you to Courtney and Sandra Williams for this. This is more than you can ever imagine. For, a lot of times we're so quick to remember those who are at the top, but when you start from the bottom and you work your way up and people recognize it, it means so much to me, and it means so much to be here with each and every one of you. And I won't hold it long, but I do want to say a few things. And the one thing I want to say the most is I remember that when I was at my worst, and I remember that I always tried to gather some sense of strength from the inspiration of movies, and one of my favorite movies was always Rocky, and it was not because he lost, but because he did his best at the worst possible moment when nobody believed in him. And there were two parts of that movie that I never forgot, particularly in Rocky 2, and it was when, Apollo Creed had lost to him. He said, "Man, I won, but I didn't beat him." And he kept asking his trainer, "Do you think I won?" And he said, "You want to know why I really think you shouldn't fight him?" He said, "The guy kept coming after you." He said, "I saw you beat him like no other man in life, and he just kept coming and coming and coming." And that made a tremendous impact on me, because I remembered at the depths and the dark of my own despair, throughout my life, I remembered always reaching for that, and as well as the parts when I remember the trainer said for Rocky, he said, "This guy just doesn't want to win, he wants to beat you, he wants to humiliate you, he wants to prove to the whole wide world that you were nothing but a fluke." And these are the things that sometimes you think of when things were worse for you. And I can't tell you how many times that I thought that it was over for me, and there were so many people who believed in me even at my worst. For my children, two of them here tonight, Tyra and Brittany, thank you for being here. And it takes so much and so many people that are the reason for your getting to the top. But there are so many people that were there when you were at the bottom, and they were okay with that too. For Tanya Carmache, my publicist, you have been with me when there was nobody, when I didn't have any idea what I was going to be. The advice of which I normally give to people whenever they ask me what it is that got me here, I always tell them that, you can't connect the dots in life, moving forward. You can only connect them looking back. So in front of you, you have to be able to trust your gut, your instincts. And the best way of being able to make things work for you is to do great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. And that's what I've done. And also learning that there's 1,440 minutes in a day, and I give a part of my life to trying to help others do great work. And last but not least, before I end this, I have to say something to the one person who's been with me when I was at the absolute bottom of my life, and that's my girl, Maria. I remember a few years ago watching an old Oprah Winfrey show where Ron Brown was the Commerce Secretary, and he had passed away in a plane crash. His wife told the story on Oprah about how the two of them were walking on a Chicago street, and the two of them she saw someone who was homeless and recognized that that homeless person was somebody that she used to date. After she got finished talking with him a while, Ron Brown said to his wife, "Aren't you glad you're not with him?" And she said, "Not really, because if he was with me, he'd be standing where you are." So I always think about that when I think about my girl Maria, from the bottom of my heart, for all that you've done for me, my family. I wouldn't be here, standing here, if you weren't here with me. And I just want to thank you for that. Life has a way of turning around for all of us, no matter what it is. If you've got a dream, you got to hold on to it. Rough times are not here to stay. They come to pass. Today, this is truly one of the highlights of my life. Thank you so much.
How about it, everybody? Tyrone Dubois. Couldn't have given it to a better man. Yeah. Where's the band? Time for the band. Yeah, we're going to have an evening of music dedicated to Mr. Tyrone Dubois. We have a number of people who are going to play. The band is led by the one and only Matilda Haywood. She'll be playing the keyboard and might be doing a little singing too. In her band, celebrated bassist and independent recording artist, Leslie Baker. A veritable demon at the saxophone, playing an alto saxophone this evening. Please welcome Miss Robin Rader. And a doctor of dynamics, if ever I've heard one. Never mind, she's a girl. She's damn good. Ladies and gentlemen, Aisha Gaylord as the drummer. Now, the first of our performers is a lady who's going to be doing a very wonderful tribute. She's going to be singing Freeway of Love. But before we get to that, in a tribute to Aretha Franklin, Natural Woman, Vicki Love. Come on, Vicki.
How's everybody doing? Congratulations, Tyrone. Yes. Congratulations. Everybody having a good time? Thank you. You guys don't mind if I take my shoes off? Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. Just what was wrong with me? To your kiss, help me name it. woman. Oh, baby, baby, what you done to me? What you done to me? Make me feel so good inside. Good inside. And I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. Yeah. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you. Woo. Y'all having a good time? Y'all enjoying yourselves? Woo. I'm tired now. I've been driving. Had to take the freeway to get here. Woo. How did y'all get here? Plane, train, bus, car? It's been hot out there. But we talking about a different freeway. We talking about a freeway of love. How many of y'all know about that? How many couples do we have in the house tonight? Y'all want to enjoy yourselves? Stand on your feet. We're going to take you on a little journey. Here we go. Here we go. Will you be a vision in wine? How'd you get your pants so tight? Don't know what you're doing, but you must be living right. Yes. Well, we got some places to see. I brought all my maps with me. So jump right in. Ain't no sin. Take a ride in my machine. City traffic moving way too slow. Drop the pedal and go. Go, go. We're going riding on the freeway of love with against our back. We're going riding on the freeway of love in my pink Cadillac. We're going riding on the freeway of love against our back. Ain't we riding on the freeway of love in my pink Cadillac? Never you mind the exercise. We got lots of time. We can't wait till we get to the other side. With the radio playing our song. Woo! We keep it rolling on. Who knows how far a car can get you, but you think about slowing it down, yeah. City traffic moving way too slow. Drop the pedal and go. Go, come on, y'all. Go. We're going riding on the freeway of love is against our back. Hey. We're going riding on the freeway of love in my pink Cadillac. We're going riding on the freeway of love is against our back. Ain't we riding on the freeway of love in my pink Cadillac? Hey! Here we go, here we go, here we go. One more time. With the winds and my fingers running through my hand. Kinda think we're going for an extended throwdown. So drop the top, baby. And let's cruise on into this. Better than ever street. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Vicky Love, everybody. Vicky Love. How about another hand for Vicky Love? Well, the fun has just begun. A tribute to Aretha Franklin is what we've just heard. We will hear a tribute to Sam Cooke, performed by none other than Mr. Vel Omar. Where's Vel? Coming out.
All right, thank you. Hey, one more time for Miss Vicky Love, y'all. You know, Aretha would always open for Sam back in the day. So what we're gonna do, we're going to start this thing off. We're gonna keep it moving on an up-tempo beat. All right? Everybody want to twist a little while? Well, I want you to follow these dancers that are coming up. All right? I don't want you to crowd them out, so they might want to get a little room. They do a lot of moving around. All right, Mr. DJ. Let me tell you about a place somewhere up in New York way, where the people are so gay, twisting the night away. Here they have a lot of fun, putting trouble on the run. Man, you find the old and young twisting the night away. They're twisting, twisting, everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting, they're twisting the night away. Here's a man in evening clothes. How he got here, I don't know, but man, you ought to see him go, twisting the night away. He's dancing with the girl in slacks. She's moving up and back. Oh man, there ain't nothing like twisting the night away. They're twisting, twisting, man. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting, they're twisting the night. Let's twist a while. Lean up, lean back, lean up. Yeah, now lean back. Come on, come on, come on. 1, 2, 3. Now fly, now twist. Oh, we're twisting the night away. Here's a fella in blue jeans. He's dancing with this young queen. She's dolled up in her diamond rings and twisting the night away. Man, you ought to see her go, twisting to the rock and roll. Here you find the young and the old, twisting the night away. They're twisting, twisting, man. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting, they're twisting the night. One more time, lean up, lean back, lean up, lean back. 1, 2, 3. Now fly, now twist. Oh, we're twisting the night away. Yeah. Hey, how about it? Central Avenue Dance Ensemble. We ain't finished yet. We getting ready to have a party up in here. But before they come back, come on out, y'all. See, the Central Avenue Dance Ensemble, they are dedicated to the keeping the heritage of the African American dance styles alive and well. And that's what they do. So if we're ready to have a party, I was trying not to twist so much because I forgot I had another song to do. I used to be able to do this non-stop. Now I have to ad-lib and filibuster until I get my breath back. I got it back now. Okay, here we go. We're having a party. We're having a party, dancing to the music. played by the DJ on the radio. The cokes are in the ice box and popcorn's on the table. And me and my baby, we're out here on the floor. So Mr. DJ, keep those records playing, 'cause I'm having such a good time dancing with my baby. Everybody's swinging. Sally's doing that twist now. And if you take requests, I've got a few for you. Play that song called Soul Twist. Play that one called I Know. And don't forget the mashed potatoes. No other song would do. Now let me tell you, Mr. DJ, keep those records playing, 'cause I'm having such a good time down here dancing with my baby, having a party. Sing with me, everybody, come on. Everybody swinging. Everybody swinging, dancing to the music. Come on now, dancing to the music. Where? Come on. On the radio. Oh, we are having a party. And I mean, everybody swinging. Come on, y'all. Dancing to them. Now, we're going to cut the music down, but I want you to keep singing. On the radio, tell them one more time, we are having us a party. Everybody, come on now. Everybody swinging. Oh, we are dancing to the music. On the radio, tell you we're having a party. Yeah, everybody swinging. You're sounding good. Come on. Dancing to the music. Where? On the radio. Oh, yeah, we are having us a party. Put your hands together. Everybody swinging. Oh, we are dancing to the music. Come on now. On the radio, tell them we're having a party. And I mean, everybody swinging. Oh, yeah. Dancing to the music on the radio. Yeah. Thank you very much. Hey, how about it one more time? Central Avenue Dance Ensemble.
And Val Omar. All right. It's now time for the Matilda Haywood and Company. These wonderful players. How about a hand for the band, ladies and gentlemen?
Thank you. We're in the same key they just left. They say we're having a good time. Everybody's having a party. Oh, we're doing it right. Hey, play me some down on blues. They say we're having a party. Everybody's having a good time. Oh, we're going all night long. Do you mind if I get comfortable and take off my hair? I mean my shoes. Oh, will you? Oh, play me some home blues. Down home blues. Come on. Down home, down home. All I wanted to hear was some down home blues all night long. Every other record or two. While you're fixing me a drink, play me some of them down home blues. My man don't like me going out at night, but I tell him, oh, when we argue, fuss and fight, this is what I do. Oh, I stay out late. While you're fixing me a drink, play me some of them down home blues. Yeah, down home blues. Down home blues. All I wanted to hear was some down home blues all night long. Every other record or two. While you're fixing me a drink, play me some of them down home blues. Come on, Robin. down home blues all night long. Every other record or two. While you're fixing me a drink, play me some of them down home blues. All right now.
That's Matilda Haywood and Company, y'all. Get her card before you leave, before you get home and look at the backyard again and say, man, I'd like to do something out here. What was that lady's name? So get her card. She'll play your birthday, your wedding, your reception. She'll do all those things. So be sure to get her card. We're all for rent up here, all right? We're all for rent.
We're unashamed.
We'll make all the music you need to have be made. Okay, that's Matilda. How about another hand for the band? Matilda Haywood and Company. They will stay on board and play for a lady who's sung around the world and on Broadway. She sang on Broadway as one of Bette Midler's adored harlots. And she's sung with, to name a few others, Bob Dylan, Luther Vandross, and Gene Simmons. Currently, she performs a one-woman show, has a CD available on her website, on iTunes, and heard on kjmjradio.com as well. And it's heard a lot. She sings with the legendary Howler Smith's Harmony Choir and sings and MCs with the Randy Van Horn Singers. It's a swing ensemble. Tonight, she's pleased to revive the memory of and represent the original Funny Girl, Miss Fanny Brice, who was a popular American singer. That's all right, you can applaud. She was a comedian, a film and theater actress, and radio personality who was long associated with the Ziegfeld Follies. And she was portrayed by Barbara Streisand in the movie Funny Girl. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Franny McCartney.
I can't believe I have to follow this fantastic band. Oh, Lordy. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gentleman of Jazz, James Janice, who has my song on his radio station. 2 songs. Thank you. It's such a thrill when you listening to his station and suddenly I came on and I was like, oh my God, it's one. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I also appreciate Sandra Renee and Courtney Williams for inviting me back. This is my 3rd appearance at the UView Awards, and I want to thank you because it's such a joyous occasion. I mean, this is so high, and I really appreciate that to be here. And Tyrone Dubois, congratulations on a well-deserved award. Thank you. He was emceeing when I was here last time. And that's right, and the Gentleman of Jazz was getting the award, so really a thrill to be here. Okay, now for Fanny. So suppose all you ever had for breakfast was onion rolls. And then one day, in walks a bagel. You'd say, oh, what's that? Until you tried it. Now that's my problem. I'm a bagel on a platter of onion rolls. Nobody recognizes me. But what? You think beautiful girls are gonna be in style forever? I should say not. Any minute now, they're gonna be out, finished. And then it will be my turn. Well, Fanny got her turn, and this is one of her fabulous art songs about the world of art. Ladies? I'm Rosie, the queen of the models. I used to live up in the Bronx, but I wandered from there down to Washington Square and bohemian honky-tonks. One day I met Harrison Fisher, the artist. Said he, you're like roses, the stems. I want you to pose for a picture on the cover of Jim Jam Gems, the magazine. And that's how I first got my start. Now my life is devoted to art. They call me Rose of Washington Square. I'm withering there in basement air. I'm fading, pose with or without clothes. They say my Roman nose, it seems to please artistic people. Bows, I've plenty of those in secondhand clothes with nice long hair. I've got those Broadway vampires lashed to the mast. I got no future, but woo, what a past. I'm Rose of Washington Square. Well, I'm terrible good as a model. The artists are stuck on my charms. Once a fella said he would paint Venus from me. Only Venus ain't got no arms. Rube Goldberg my figure admires. He dresses me up in a veil and uses my shape for the pictures that he draws in the evening mail. He promised sometime when he's free, he'll model a statue of me. Ooh, they call me Rose of Washington Square, a flower so fair should blossom where the sun shines. Pose in plain or fancy clothes. Don't you know that this Roman nose, it seems to please artistic people. Bows, I've plenty of those to add to my woes. It's just not fair. I've got those Broadway vampires lashed to the mast. I've got no future, but honey, what a past. I'm Rose of Washington Square. Don't you know that I'm R-O-S-E, Rose of Washington Square? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now that song was introduced in the Ziegfeld Midnight Frolic of 1921. And this next tune is from the 20s as well, written by Fanny's third husband, Billy Rose. This was in the movie My Man, which is evidently lost. But it's a beautiful song. Here I am, there you'll be, miles and miles away from me. I can't see the good in goodbye. Still, best of friends have to part. Don't lose sleep and don't lose heart. You know me, so baby, don't cry. I'd rather be blue thinking of you. I'd rather be blue over you than be happy happy with somebody else. How lonely the days are, nights are, until we meet without your caresses. My happiness is so incomplete. I need a little love, little kiss, little hug. It's you that I crave. Honey, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It's so hard to behave. I'd rather be blue thinking of you. I'd rather be blue over you than be happy with somebody else. Woo! Will I be good? Will I be bad? Don't be a fool, you fool. My little flat, I'm turning that into a Sunday school. While you're away, I'm here to say there'll be no Iceman there. Singing the blues, I'm gonna use nothing but Frigidaire. I'd rather be blue thinking of you. I'd rather be blue over you than be happy with somebody else. I'm crazy about ya, without ya. For you I'm strong, I can't do without ya. Oucha, magoucha, don't stay too long. I need a little ooh, little ah, little oh. I'm knocking on wood. Honey, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It's so hard to be good. I'd rather be blue thinking of you. I'd rather be blue over you than be happy with somebody else. I'd rather be blue over you. I got the blues over you, but I wanna be happy. Yes, I wanna be happy. I wanna be happy with somebody else. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to this beautiful band, Matilda Haywood and the Babes. The Babes.
Franny McCartney, everybody. Franny McCartney. You know, jazz, blues, R&B, standards, gospel, it's always lived in the heart of our next performer. She is a singer and songwriter, co-writer and producer of the tribute going to Paul and Jan Crouch that's titled Thank You, Lord, for Paul and Jan. At an early age, she became lead vocalist for the gospel group, the Pendleton Singers. As an enthusiastic performer, she became lead female vocalist for the Richard Berry and Don Julian doo-wop Reviews, then later became lead vocalist of the R&B band Satisfaction Unlimited. She is the co-producer of the UView Media Group Honor Awards tonight. Happy to represent the sassy and comparable singer, Miss Sarah Vaughan. Please welcome Sandra Renee.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to be here tonight in honor of Tyrone Dubois. We'd like to thank you, Tyrone, for all that you do for us and for supporting us as you have and uplifting us when we really needed somebody to just say, you can do it, follow your dreams. So we want to thank you, and our honor is to sing in his honor, to his honor. 1974 was a long time from when I was discovered as a little girl in Newark, New Jersey, Sarah Lois Vaughn. Billy Eckstein was in the audience when I won the amateur contest, and he told Earl Father Hines about me. Yes, I sang in that orchestra. Then Billy Eckstein left that orchestra, and I followed Billy. I went on to sing with Billy's orchestra. Later on, I went on to have a solo career, and those record companies wouldn't let me do nothing I wanted to do. They wanted to classify me as just a jazz singer. Although I did pioneer, I was one of the pioneers of bebop, along with Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Miles Davis. But I am a singer who sings all songs. Then I met Michael Tillman Thomas, and he said, would you like to record a Gershwin tune, a Gershwin album? Yes, with the LA Philharmonic. I hadn't had a career contract in 3 years, you know, but for them to still acknowledge me, I must have really been a legend. They did say I was. In 1974, I recorded Gershwin live album. Fascinating Rhythm was the 4th track on this album. Fascinating rhythm, you got me on the go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making, the neighbors wanna know why I'm always shaking, just like a flivver. Each morning I wake up with the sun to find at night no work has been done. I know that once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong when you start to patter. I'm so unhappy. Won't you take the day off, decide to run along somewhere far away and make it snappy? Oh, how I long to be the girl I used to be. Fascinating rhythm, oh, won't you stop picking on me? Fascinating rhythm, you got me on the go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making, the neighbors wanna know. You got me shaking, just like a flivver. Each morning I wake up with the sun. I start a hopping, never stopping, to find at night no work has been done. I know that once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong when you start to patter. I'm so unhappy. Won't you take the day off, decide to run along somewhere far away off and make it snappy? Oh, how I'd long to be the girl I used to be. Fascinating rhythm, oh, won't you stop picking on me? Do-do-do-do-da, ba-da-do-do-da, do-do-do-do-da, ba-da-da-dee-da, ba-da-dee-dee-da, ba-da-dee-da, da-da-dee-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
with the sun. To find at night no work has been done. I know that once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong when you start to patter. I'm so unhappy. Won't you take the day off, decide to run along somewhere far away off and make it snappy? Oh, how I'd long to be the girl I used to be. Fascinating rhythm, fascinating rhythm, fascinating rhythm. Stop picking on me. Yeah. You better get out of here, rhythm. I'll beat you down. You don't know me, rhythm. I'll never be your clown. Who do you think you are? In this game, I'm the star. 'Cause you're fascinating rhythm. I'm in love with you. Don't you rush me, rhythm. Wait till I get through. Oh, but you gonna stop. You better stop. You gonna stop. Stop picking on me. Hey, that rhythm about to drive me crazy. You better get on out of here and leave me alone. I'm sick of you. Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you. Would you take this mic and put it on the end of the stair? Yeah, I was married 4 times. So that's what they say. But you know what? Really, I was married 3 times. Marshall didn't want to get married. He said he didn't want to go through another messy divorce. I get that. But the love and agony that I wanted from my marriages, from my husbands who were my managers, I had to triumph alone. Stephen Sondheim wrote this song entitled Send in the Clowns that parallels my life. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clouds. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps staring around, one who can't move. And where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Just when I'd stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love farce? my fault I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. And where are the clowns? Quick, sitting in the clouds. Don't bother, they're here. Thank you. Just when I'd stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair. Sure of my lies, no one is there. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. And where are the clouds? There ought to be clouds. Well, maybe next year. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Thank you. Thank you.
Sandra Renee, everybody. Sandra Renee. Cab Calloway's in the house, y'all. Oh, yeah. Representing and presenting the great Cab Calloway. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dapper Larney Johnson, the third.
Folks, here's the story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest rail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Hide, 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 hide. Whoa, 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 whoa. Heedy, 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 heedy. Oh, 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 oh. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown and he showed her how to kick the gog around. Hide the, hide the, hide the, hide. Shoobity boobity boobity bop. Hide the hole. Hey, listen. She had a dream about the king of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He built a home made of gold and steel, bought a diamond car with the platinum wheel. Hidey, 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 hidey. Oh, 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 oh. Skip the broom, skip the broom, skip the broom, boom, boom, boom. Hidey, 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 ho. Hey, listen. He gave her all his horses, all his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes, and she sat around and counted them 1,000,000 times. Hide the, hide the, hide the, hide. Heedy, 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 heedy. Hide the, hide the, hide the. Poor Minnie. Poor Minnie. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's hear for that band back there. Boy, they kicking back there. Listen, I'm just going to say a little bit about this fabulous man, Mr. Cab Calloway. I'm just going to tell you this. He was born on Christmas Day, 1907. He died in 1994. But the biggest thing that ever happened to him is when he took over for the Duke Ellington Band at the Cotton Club. And everything else was history from that point on. So we just want to pay tribute to Cab Calloway. And, of course, Mr. Tyrone DuBose in the house, okay, because I watch Unsung all the time, okay? A little called Jim Jam Time. Jim Jam Jive is a jumping jive, make you like your jive on the mellow side. Hip hip, hip hip. The Jim Jam Jive is a jumping jive, make you like your eggs on the Jersey side. Hip hip, hip hip. The Jim Jam Jump is a jumping jive, make you 9 foot tall when you're 4'5". Hip hip, hip hip. Now I said, boy. Now yeah, boy. Palomar, Shalimar, Swanee Shore. Let me hear that jive once more. I say, boy. Oh, boy. Now can't you hear those cats call? Come on, boys, let's have a ball. And now don't you be that Icaroo. Get hip, come on and follow through. Then you got your steady food, making the joint jump like the gators do. The Jim Jam Jump is a jumping jive, make you like your eggs on the Jersey side. Hip hip, hip hip. The Jim Jam Jive is a jumping jive, make you like your eggs on the Jersey side. Hip hip, hip hip. Now don't you be that Icaroo. Get him, come on and follow through. Then you got your steady food. You're making the joint jump like the gators do. Chester Whitmore. Chester Whitmore, ladies and gentlemen. Now don't you be that Icaroo. Get him, come on and follow through. Then you got your steady move. You're making the joint jump like the gators do. Jim Jam Jive is jumping, jiving like your eggs on the Jersey side. Hip hip, hip hip. Skabooty booty 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 ska pa pa boom 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 boom. Chester Whitmore and Matilda and the Babes. Thank you. James Janice back.
Dapper Lonnie, y'all. Dapper Lonnie Johnson III. In a further tribute to Sam Cooke, we're going to bring Vel Omar back, ladies and gentlemen, with You Send Me and a Change Gonna Come. Vel Omar. How about a hand for the band, y'all? How about a hand for the Matilda Haywood and Company?
Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Oh, you thrill me. I know that you thrill me. Darling, you thrill me. Honest you do. At first I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, it's lasted so long. Now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Whoa, you send me, and I know that you send me, darling. You send me, honest you do. Everybody sing with me, come on. And whoa, whenever I'm with you, I know when I'm near you. Honest you do, one more time. And whoa, I know when you hold me. And whoa, whenever you kiss me. Honest you do, honest you do. At first I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, it's lasted so long, till now I find myself wanting. I want to marry you and bring you home. I know that you send me, and I know that you, send me, and I know that you send me, honest you do. Thank you. Yeah, you know, this next song was all about struggle and change, things getting better. Well, things did get better, but things can always turn around and go back the other way, as we are witnessing today, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna sing this song, continuing to wish and hope and pray that a change is gonna come. All right, I'm ready. ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown, and somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. And then I go to my brother and I say, hey brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there've been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Thank you. Thank you. Central Avenue Dance Ensemble. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Val Omar, everybody. Val Omar. Val Omar. Our next performer has been with us down at the World Stage many a time when I was down there, and I had the opportunity to introduce her there. And again, I have the fortune to introduce her here, singing two very wonderful songs. Ladies and gentlemen, please, representing Dinah Washington, Miss Constance Denise.
Good evening. It's a blessing to be here with all beautiful people. And I just want to say thank you. And I'm getting a little butterflies for a minute, but I'm supposed to be giving a little introduction of Ruth Lee Jones. She was born August the 29th, 1924. She moved to Chicago with her mother in the north side of Chicago, and she loved music all her life. She wanted to be a performer. She told her mom that. Mom didn't want her to be out there in the secular life because she knew she was going to be drinking and all the other good stuff. It's okay sometimes. Anyway, moving a little forward, she loved minks. She loved to wear blonde wigs. And she had a mink toilet seat. Can you imagine what that might have felt like? I mean, just think about it. But she really did. But anyway, you can afford it. So moving forward, she ended up being with a band, with the Lionel Hampton Band. She really enjoyed that, but what happened was she ended up venturing out on her own because back in those days, and maybe still to the day, she only sung 2 songs a night, and she traveled with them on the road. So she had enough in her to do her own thing. She was a jazz singer, a blues singer, a gospel singer, and a pop singer. And she won a Grammy on the song What a Difference a Day Makes, but that's not what I'm going to sing tonight. That's not what I'm going to sing tonight. I'll just have to tell you the story. So we're going to start off with Willow Weep for Me. That is a song that she did sing. Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches green along the stream that runs to sea. Listen to my plea. Listen and willow, weep for me. Oh, sad my lonely dream. Lonely, lonely dream. Gone and left me here to do my dreams upon the stream. Sad as I can be, hear me willow and weep for me. Whispers to the wind and say that love's a sin. Leave my heart aching and making a moan. Wells to the night to hide her starry light. You won't find me crying or making a moan. Willow, weep. Weep in sympathy. Bend your branches down along the stream and cover me. Sad as I can be, will drummer girl. Play them drums. Whisper to the wind and say that love's a sin. Leave my heart a breaking and making a murmurs through the night to hide her starry night, so none will find me crying or making a willow weep, oh willow weep for me. Bend your branches green along the river that runs to the sea. Yeah, listen to my plea. Willow bend down and well weep for me. Whoa. Willow weep, willow weep for me. Bend your branches green along the run to the sea. Willow, 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 weep for me. Oh, willow, weep for me, weep for me, weep for me, weep for me, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bring your sympathy, willow. Willow, weep, weep for me. Oh, willow, don't you know? Thank you. I want to thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you too. God, thank you. Thank you. Lullaby a Berlin, that's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my world could there be words to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves, a bill and coo, when they love? That's the kind of magic music we get from our lips when we mwah. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry in my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby a Berlin, whisper low, kiss me sweet, then we'll go flying higher Berlin, high in the sky up above. It's because we're in love. as a weepy old willow. He really knows how to fly. That's how I cry in my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby your birdland. Oh, lullaby your birdland. Lullaby your birdland. That's what I always hear when you fly. Flying high, birdland, high in the sky above. Oh, lullaby your birdland. Oh, lullaby your birdland. Oh, lullaby your birdland. Whisper low, whisper low. Oh, we'll whisper low, 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 whisper low. Low, 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 whisper low. Whisper low. Whisper low. Whisper low. Whisper, 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 whisper low, 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 whisper, 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 whisper low, whisper low. Thank you. You ladies are awesome. Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come out here on the floor. Let's rock some more. Come out here on the floor. Honey, let's rock some more, yeah. Now when you get out here, don't you have no fear. Put your hands on your hip and let your backbone slip and work out. Mama, move up.
First step,
Honey, move back.
second step,
Shuffle to the left.
third
Wobble to the right.
fourth step.
Now it's plain to see you're hurting on me, but it's a natural fact. I like it like that, so work out. Yeah, baby, work out.
Work, baby, work out.
Honey, work out.
Work, baby,
Baby, work out. Shout and turn the joint out.
work, baby, work out.
Work out.
Work out,
Work out.
Work out.
Work all night long. Yeah.
round and around and around and around. Round and around and around and around. Round and around and around and around. Round and around and around and around.
Don't you know, don't you know? Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Yeah, the band is swinging on the stand. We're moving in, we're moving out. Think we'll step back now and end this dance with a shout. So work out. Now when I tell you to shout, I want you to jump at it. Yeah, baby, let's shout.
Shout, baby, shout,
Honey, let's shout.
shout, baby, shout, shout,
Baby, let's shout.
shout, baby, shout, shout,
Turn it out, baby. Yeah.
shout, shout.
Let's shout.
Let's shout.
Let's shout.
Let's shout.
Shout all night long. I gotta have it just one more time. Now here we go.
Work, baby, work,
Round and round we go.
work, baby,
Round and round we go.
work, baby, work out.
Now work out.
Work out,
Now work out. Work all night long.
work, baby, work out.
Work out, baby.
Work, baby, work,
Work out, woman.
baby,
Shout and turn the joint out.
work, baby,
Yeah. Work out.
Ron Parker and the Central Avenue Dance Ensemble. Hosting the show, Jackie Wilson, Baby Workout. How about our cast? Vicki Love, Val Omar, Franny McCartney, Sandra Renee, Dapper Larney Johnson III, Constance Denise. My name is James Denise. Thank you all for attending our 5th annual. Thank you to Courtney, Sandra, bringing me in on this. And congratulations, Mr. Dubois. And thank you all for coming.